Hello cellists! In this video we are going to talk about number 36, Essential Elements Quiz, Jesse James. Jesse James is an American folk song, originates in Missouri. You might have heard it before. If you haven't, something new. And in this song we are going to be following that same idea that happened in the last song in Sunny Day, where we had a 8th note rest on beat 4. So if you look at the beginning in the first full measure, after the 2 we say pickup notes. I'll go back and talk about those in a second. You're going to see that on beat 1 we have 2 8th notes. On beat 2 we have 2 8th notes. On beat 3 we have a quarter note. And then on beat 4 we have a rest. Now, Jesse James, we have what's called pickup notes, which are these 2 8th notes that lead us in to the first full measure. Those 2 notes, that one beat, is actually stolen from the last measure of the song. So if you look at the last measure, you're going to see there's just a half note followed by a quarter note rest. There's only 3 beats. Its missing beat is at the beginning of this song. This song is focused on the D and G strings. We're going to be starting with our low A in our bottom space right here, first finger A on our G string. And we have some slurs at the end. So I recommend taking your pencils, and I'm actually going to mark it in mine, and I'll show you. I'll hold it up and you guys can mark it yourself. These slurs at the end are a little tricky, so it can be nice to have some bow markings over it. So feel free to pause this video so that you can check that out and make sure that you have those bow markings marked in your part at near the end. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play this song through. This time, I think I'd just like you to listen to it. Of course, if you're rewatching this video, you can play along with me as well. Yeah. So I'm going to count 3 beats, and then I'm going to come in on beat 4. 1, 2, 3. So now I invite you to pluck with me from the beginning with some cool, helpful hints as we go through. So we start on this first finger A, and we see we're going to be hopping up to the D string for D right after, and then skipping from D to F sharp. Ready? First finger A. 1, 2, 3. Rest. First finger A, B. Now freeze. We were just in the second measure, and we had B's and then an open D. You're going to want to make a tunnel. Leave your fingers on B. B, B, D. My finger just hops right over and back to B. And then I lift off A. Let's do that. Let's start right on the second full measure where we have that B, and we're going to make sure we practice leaving our fingers down. Ready? B. Leave them down. 3, and rest. D, 1, and 2, and A. F, E, rest. Back to low A, like the beginning. 3 and 4. Keep your tunnel. 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3. 4, pluck slurs. So you just have to keep plucking the rhythm. So now we're at the part where the slurs would be. We have an A to a D. Ready? Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and D. Now the ending part is tricky. So if you just like fell apart a little at the end, you're like, oh no, yeah, you're not gonna be able to do it the first time right there. So make sure that you write in some fingers, write in those slurs. Remember, practicing in chunks is the way to go. So maybe I know the last note's a D. Start there. D. Okay. Let's add in the 2 notes that come before that. F, E. 8th notes. Maybe I'd add in the E that came before that. So when we practice, a good strategy can be to work backwards, actually literally adding in, like play the last note and then add in 1 note before it and add in a couple notes before it. Don't play backwards. That would sound like, don't like read your music backwards. That would be really weird. So when we say in music work backwards, it means to like play a chunk of music at the end and then like add in a little bit that comes before it. This is a great piece to try that in, maybe. So This Old Man, if you want to play it through a little bit more, go back in the beginning of the video, play along with me. Happy practicing.